I'm Jennifer Wooley, Director of Professional Master's Programs and in Professional Education. I oversee the online degree program, so OMS Analytics, OMS Cybersecurity, our professional master's programs. And I've been in this role for almost 8 years. My role was lead on the online graduate program side. So my team, we oversee the operations and the student services of two of the OMS programs, and then the professional master's programs, and then the distance learning master's programs. So essentially, I looked at it from an academic program and management side and operationally, but then I manage the entire student services division of those programs. When you think about advising across Georgia Tech, we've all done it a little bit differently. All of our students get advisement, but they get it in a different way, and there's never been one central location where everything has been housed. So for me, this is a game changer. It's a game changer for Georgia Tech, and it's a game changer for the advisors, because for once, we're all going to be in the same systems. Our students will be using the same tools, and we'll have access to the same amount of data to be able to serve our students better. One advantage that my team has had is that over the last 3 years, we have been using Salesforce. So we use Salesforce as a case management, and that's a repository for all of our students. So we're already using the tool, but we're having to go to other systems like Banner and DegreeWorks and email to be able to get all of the information that we need and in order to be able to serve our students. And so right now, it's a lot of chaos, and it's a lot of movement. And so what we're hoping with this new shift is that it will put everything into one place where we can cut down on the busy work and going to different systems and be able to really focus on what the student needs. So currently right now, we're using Salesforce. It's a great tool. It's helped my team tremendously in just being able to handle programs that are at scale, but we don't have that Banner integration. So when a student contacts us and they are having an issue or a problem, it's like we have to spend so much time just figuring out what is their status, where are they at, what are they registered for, and we're going to all these systems. And when you think about that, it really takes anywhere from 5 to 10 minutes to get back to a student with their response. This is going to be tremendously valuable in cutting down time, because right now we don't have excess resources. We're not in an environment where we can just hire more people. So we're using the technology and then the data that's in our systems to be able to help our advisors meet students' needs faster. And so that's the one thing that I'm most excited about, which will enhance our already contributions that we have coming out of Salesforce and how my team is using it. So I think right now, when you think about Georgia Tech in the world, there's a lot of change going on. I mean, every day, and this is going to be on top of that. So I think that's going to be a challenge. It's going to be a challenge for the institute and the advisors. And when you think about lately, everyone just seems to be working harder, and there's more things to think through. And so this is going to be one thing on top of that. And so I think also everyone at Tech strives for success. And with any type of change, it takes an adoption. It takes a period of adoption. And so I would think it really needs an element of understanding and flexibility and grace, and knowing that, not everything is going to work how it worked before, but we're building something, and we're going to be building onto something that once we get, all the kinks ironed out, it's going to be a tremendous and valuable tool. So I think it's just timing, and the timing's rough, but, with some things you have to pick the time. And so this is the time for implementation. But the opportunities, I think, are going to outweigh what the challenges are going to be. Georgia Tech in some cases is a very traditional institute, but we're moving into a period of time where we need to be faster to respond. We need to use digital technologies to be able to enhance our working and our efficiencies, but then also serve our students. And so I believe that this advising tool is going to give us that, and we've never had that before in this way. When we implemented Salesforce in January of 2017, we were a pilot. And so it was two organizations, two units on campus that saw a need, and we went in, with the blessing of OIT. But what the difference that I'm seeing with this implementation is that we had across the board Institute support. And so when Institute leadership buys in, and they sign up for an enterprise solution across Georgia Tech, is pretty powerful. And so it no longer becomes a pilot or a beta test or, hey, let's just do this ad hoc. It becomes an implementation that is enterprise wide. So you receive more support. You saw a closer collaboration with Georgia Tech and Salesforce because everyone was united and focused on the same goal. The most successful part of the implementation to me is graduate and undergraduate working together hand in hand on an enterprise solution for Georgia Tech. It's just great to see that it doesn't matter what the population is, we're all centered around serving students.